Hey guys, my name is Romit and I'm the founder of the Millennial Entrepreneurs Club on a mission to help aspiring entrepreneurs take charge of their life through digital entrepreneurship. And in this video, I'm going to talk about an introduction to copywriting, what copywriting is, why it is the most profitable skill to have, and how important it is to understand copywriting, especially if you want to build your online business. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end. So what exactly is copywriting? Let's break it up. And mind you that copywriting has nothing to do with the Copyright Act. Okay, that's a law. That's a totally different subject. Copywriting is completely different. Okay, so coming back to copywriting, if we just break up the two words into copy and writing. Copy essentially means words. And the word copy has been used since decades in the advertising industry. Okay, so when you put these two words together, the writing of words in a manner to entice the reader or the viewer, to trigger a reaction, to click on a button, or to make a purchase, or to take the next step in the sales process. So essentially, copywriting is creating words that sell. So how these words are structured together to get the prospect to make a purchase, to sign up for a newsletter, to book a consultation call. Any and every business has to advertise, right? That's how the whole business functions on driving sales. But how does every company, every entrepreneur, or every business communicate with their end potential customer? Is through advertising, through marketing messages, right? So it's very important how this communication takes place. And this communication takes place based on copywriting, right? How do those messages go out? The structure of those messages, right? The psychology behind why you, for example, when you watch an advertisement on television and the actor or the actress is speaking out to you or speaking out to the other actor in the advertisement in a particular way, right? That particular way that makes you think like, wow, this is really cool. I think I really need this product, or I need to get this service, is strategic, because those words, the advertisement is scripted in a way to get the potential customer to get excited and to trigger a reaction, to make a purchase, right? Or to basically buy the product or service, or at least take the next step in the sales process. So copywriting is an extremely powerful and profitable skill to have today, and it's not something that people are born with. It's a skill, so it can be learned. Okay, and the difference between writing, like just normal writing, and copywriting is that copywriting has an intent. The intent is to sell. Okay, sell an idea to someone else, to sell a product, sell a service, sell a concept, right? That is the power of copywriting, and it's used everywhere today. Any company that is promoting a product or providing a service, they're using copywriting everywhere, in their Facebook ads, on their Google ads, on their blog, on their their videos, right? Even the words that are used in videos are structured in that fashion to get the person watching to take action, right? That is the end goal for every business, for every entrepreneur, to drive sales. And copywriting is, according to me, the foundation to marketing, because you could have the most amazing channels of driving traffic, of generating new customers, of generating leads, but if you do not know how to craft your message to your right audience in a way that gets them to take action, to buy a product, or to take any step towards becoming a sale, right? Without that knowledge of what do I say to this person so I can educate them, make them aware that I have a solution to their problem, right? So that messaging is copywriting, and it is an extremely lucrative skill to have even today, which I'll show you an example of how, if you just learn this skill, how you can provide this skill as a service to businesses and entrepreneurs who are looking for good writers to write sales copy. So sales copy, again, what did we say was copy? Copy means words. So sales copy means copywriting for sales letters, sales emails, sales videos, right? Every business, the only reason a business is alive is because of sales. So can you imagine how important it is, how you drive your advertising? Now you want to put your advertising in front of the right audience, and even when you identify that that you've identified the right audience, it's very important to understand the psychology of your audience, right? How do they think? How do they talk? What are the problems that they have, right? Because everybody on earth has certain fears, certain hopes, and certain dreams, right? And sometimes when you see an ad, it could be anywhere, offline or online, and you just feel like that ad is calling out to you. It's connecting with you, and you have to take the next step. Like you want to buy that product, or you want to pick up that call, that phone, and call that number. It's because it's strategic. Those words are psychologically connected to what you desire. So every audience, right, depending on who your audience is, they have certain fears, hopes, dreams. They have things that they want, or they want to better their lives, or they want to whatever it is. If you understand your audience, if you understand the psychology behind what causes them to buy, like what would encourage your audience to make that decision to buy something. And all buying decisions are first, what do you think? Are all buying decisions, are they logical or are they emotional? Well, statistics goes to show that most buying decisions are emotional. And when you can connect with your audience on an emotional level, where you can speak their language, you can address their pain points, and you can then put a solution in front of them, that strategy of putting that messaging across is copywriting. Now, it's very important, especially today when you have fast-paced technology everywhere. The most valuable currency today is actually not money. The most valuable currency today is attention, because there is so much distraction today in the market. Today you go on Facebook and you're just like bombarded with so many different offers, right? You go open the newspaper and there are so many different ads. You look at your phone and there are so many notifications coming from so many different social media channels. You have your emails, you have YouTube, WhatsApp. There's a constant fight for your attention. So imagine how even more important it is that you might just have the best product or service out there, but if you can't get your message conveyed in an effective manner to your audience, then you're just gonna be stuck with a good product or service without anyone really seeing that it's gonna help them or work for them. So attention is the most valuable currency today, and what really makes your product or service stand out from the competition is writing good sales copy. If you can really make a connection with your audience, if you can really talk to them in the way they would like to be spoken to, if you can personalize your conversation as if you're talking to a friend, so that your audience doesn't feel like they're being sold to. Because see, everybody loves to buy. Why is Amazon the number one e-commerce company in the world today? Because people love to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. So when you're writing your sales copy, or you're learning how to write words in a way that sell, you're gonna write it in a way where it encourages the prospect to buy what he or she needs or wants, rather than having the feeling of being sold something, right? I'm going to repeat that once again. Everybody loves to buy, but nobody likes to be sold to. And if your product or service is actually a good fit for what your prospect actually requires to solve whatever problems that they have, or to achieve whatever they want, then it's a good fit. Then it is your responsibility as a business owner, an entrepreneur, or a company to make sure that your messaging is clear, is concise, and it is, ensuring that the person knows that your product or service is a good fit for them, right? Nobody likes a pushy salesman, right? Back in the day, I remember when I was in school, and every second or third day there would be like this person would ring the doorbell, and would have this bag of encyclopedias and quiz books. I remember once my mom picked up quiz books for me, and there was times where the salesman would be like, really pushy. I'm like, dude, back out. Like, I'm not interested in your product. So the way messaging and copywriting has evolved is that now people are really people don't have the attention span like they had before, right? Before, if you had to get someone's attention, it would be much more easier, because this is pre-technology, pre-Facebook, pre-smartphones. Like, before that phase, it was very easy to get someone's attention, right? But today, it's a task, it's challenging, and the only way you can rise above your competition is by mastering the skill of copywriting. Now, another thing about copywriting is that if you are a business owner, entrepreneur, or you are planning to start your own online business, this skill of copywriting can be outsourced, okay? And I'm going to show you how there is a huge opportunity for anyone and everyone. If you have a flair of writing, if you're genuinely interested in writing, right, then you can really make a career out of copywriting by understanding the how copywriting works in comparison to normal writing. Okay, it's a skill, so you can improve your writing skills and customize that skill to help businesses achieve their marketing goals. Okay, so I'm going to show you how much demand there is for copywriters today. But if you are a business owner and you are responsible for crafting the marketing messages, then it is really important that you take that responsibility yourself, because if you outsource this to someone else in your team, then it's really simple. Who understands your audience better than you, right? Like, only you understand your audience. So if you're a business owner or entrepreneur, or if you're starting out, then all your messaging, right? It could be your emails, your Facebook ads, your ads in newspapers, right? Anywhere that involves representing your company, what your company does, and how it can solve your audience's problem, right? It's very important that you take responsibility, because you know your audience better than anyone else, right? Now, keeping that aside, for those of you who are interested in pursuing copywriting as a career, right, especially today, because there's a huge demand for sales, right? Every business wants sales, and necessity to driving sales is copywriting. So there is indirectly a huge demand for copywriting, which means that businesses and entrepreneurs are actually paying a lot of money to people who can write good sales copy for their products and services, right? There are people out there who have the most amazing products and the most amazing services, but they don't know how to market, right? And copywriting is the essence of marketing, because without putting the right message out there, you're just going to be stuck with a product or a service without any buyers or customers, right? So I'm going to quickly show you right now I'm going to show you how much demand there is and how much people are getting paid for being good copywriters. Let's just go into my browser right now. So as you can see now, we're going to go on this website called Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is one of the world's largest freelance websites, where you can find work that you would like to outsource related to mostly anything and everything. And so you can see over here on the screen right now that Fiverr is basically, you can see all these services. So there are people out there who have listed themselves as service providers, and you can find any such service provider depending on your need and requirement. So as you can see over here, there's graphic and design. You can see all these logo design, illustration, so many different things, writing and translation, video and animation. All right, so you can go and explore it yourself. Now, if I just go to copywriting, okay, you see there are so many. Look at this. There's a separate category for sales copy, okay, email copy. Let's see what else is there, right? So I'm just gonna click on sales copy. Okay, so you can just put whatever you want and find services and click on search. So I selected sales copy. Now you see over here, look at this. These are the people who are providing the service of copywriting. Now you see this person over here, she has a 4.9 rating, she has 20 reviews, and she's starting, her charges start at 5,000 rupees, and she says 48-hour extra fast delivery, sales oriented content, right? You see over here, there are people who, okay, I will write your ad or content by pro writer. So he's saying that he's a professional writer. He's got 1,000 plus reviews, 4.9 rating, and he starts at 791. I'll just take another example to show you. Now there are people, now see, this person is okay, let's see this one. I will write converting sales copy for your digital advertising, and she charges 5,900 starting. She's got 51 reviews in 5 point. Now, if you want to pursue this as a career, then obviously you can start by, first, practicing, understanding how copywriting works, and learning the skill. How do you learn something fast? By applying it even faster. Okay, learn, apply, learn, apply, learn, apply, and that's how you're gonna get better. Practice, 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 and then you can come over here and you can list yourself, and you can start off obviously with a very nominal, fee. Now let's look at people who are like just starting out. So there's a, let's say, level 1 seller. Okay, let's look at level 1 sellers, English, and say apply. And now as you can see, you'll see that the prices of these level 1 people, you see, I write sales copy for you, 396 rupees. So that basically is less than, that's basically $5. Okay, $5 you can get someone to write copy for you, right? So basically there is such a huge opportunity over here, and this is just one of the freelance websites. There are others as well. Fiverr is something that I personally use whenever I need to hire anyone for any work, but this example, what I'm showing you right now, is a demonstration of how much opportunity is available online. And if you pick copywriting as a skill that you want to pursue as a career, then that's a great opportunity for you to look into. All right. So now you have a summary of what copywriting is, the importance of copywriting in your marketing objectives. If you are interested in pursuing copywriting as a full-time freelancing career, I showed you how you can do that as well. And especially if you are starting out an online business, then copywriting is essential. It is not something that will develop overnight. It comes with practice, and it comes through understanding how your audience thinks. Because when you can customize your messaging that suits and fits, it fills in the blank. For example, if your audience has a problem and there's a blank, like what is the solution to my problem? That's a blank. And if you have the capacity, if your product or service fills that blank, it's a good fit, it solves the person's problem, then you have to make sure that your messaging, the words that you use, are structured in a way that lets your audience know that if this is your problem, this is my solution, and this is how we can work together, right? But if you don't have a clear understanding of your audience, then it's going to be even more difficult for you to understand how to customize your messaging, obviously, right? So copywriting is essential, especially if you want to build your online business. Do not hire someone to do your copywriting when you're starting out. Do it yourself, because you will be in a better position to understand your audience better than anyone else. And obviously, once your company grows to that level where you can hire other people who understand how you write, and that's the next step of building an online business, is the scaling process, where you hire people to do things so you can focus on the more important stuff. So if you want to learn copywriting, then I want to make a recommendation for this book that I personally read. It's called Copywriting Secrets. In fact, I have it right here. It looks like this. So I'm gonna just put a link over here, and you can just go to the link. The book is free. You just have to cover shipping and handling, depending on whether you're in the States or whether you're outside the States. The shipping and handling fees will differ, but the book is free, and I think there will be an online ebook copy version as well. So make sure you check that out. And last but not the least, I just wanted to, before I conclude, leave you with this idea that copywriting is not rocket science. And when you understand the different frameworks and formulas of how to craft your messaging, it literally will change the face of your business. You have the power to 3x, 5x, 10x your sales if you understand this one skill. If you understand how should I write my sales letters, how should I write my ad, what words should my ad say to get as many people's attention. And when you have someone's attention, right, then they're interested. When they're interested, that interest converts into a desire to basically take that action, to buy the product, to book that call with you, to set up the next step in the sales process. Whatever it is, copywriting is the most important skill to have in any business, and especially if you're starting out, then this is something that you want to understand and learn from the very beginning. So if you're interested in learning how to build your online business, then make sure to check out my training right here. It's a free training, it's a free video that you can watch and understand the possibilities available to you on how you can build your own online business based on your interest, your knowledge, and learn how to do it systematically, strategically, without having to hire any employees or have any office. You just need to understand who your audience is, what product you can provide them with or service, and how to create your business model around it. Alright, so this is me, Romit, your digital consultant and coach. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this valuable. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video, and I would love to hear your feedback. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.